this morning and I wrote down this song. Yeah, I can do it later.
More Jews know that than the Hanukkah blessings.
Guys, we're live, guys.
Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather around the table, we'll give you a treat. Dreidels to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather around the table, we'll give you a treat. Dreidels to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are dancing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Okay, everyone, I'm going to teach you some hand motions right now. You're going to need to put both your hands up like this. Then you stick one over, boom, and you're going to go chocolate, 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 chocolate. Yeah, one more time, nice job. Here we go again. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Geld. Yeah, big finish, jazz hands. Nice, there you go. Then you're going to spin that dreidel all night long. Eat some gelt and sing this song. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Yeah. One more time from the top. Here we go. And chocolate, 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 chocolate. Yeah. Nice one. Here we go again. And chocolate, 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 chocolate. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, gonna spin that dreidel all night long. Eat some gelt and sing this song. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Second part. Gonna light them candles. Gonna have some fun. Gonna light them candles. Gonna light them. Then you take out your big shamash and you go one by 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 one. Chocolate, 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 gelt. Chocolate, 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 gelt. Whoa, whoa, gonna spin that dreidel all night long. Eat some gelt and sing this song. Chocolate, 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 gelt. Gonna light them candles. Gonna have some fun. Gonna light them candles. Nice. Gonna light them one by 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 one. Chocolate, 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 gelt. Nice job. Keep it up. Here we go. And chocolate, 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 gelt. Big finish. Here we go. Gonna spin that dreidel all night long. Eat some gelt and sing this song. Chocolate, 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 gelt. Chag Sameach, everybody.
Hag.
You got one more, Charlie?
Sure, we can do one more. No problem.
We're just getting warmed up here.
Oh, that's all we do. It's just about warming up. Okay, let's do this one. Here we go. Hanukkah linda sta aquí, ocho candelas para mí. Hanukkah linda sta aquí, ocho candelas para mí. Oh, una candelicas, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí. Hanukkah linda está aquí, ocho candelas para mí. Hanukkah linda está aquí, ocho candelas para mí. Oh, una candelicas, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí.
Beautiful, Charlie. Thank you so much. Chag Urim Sameach to everyone. Happy final night of Hanukkah. Thanks for making a little bit of time to start your evening with us. I think, needless to say, this has been a Hanukkah probably unlike any other in any of our lives. Different, unique, but probably no less beautiful for some very different and very special reasons. And I thought we'd spend just a few minutes tonight going around, and each of your clergy are going to share just a brief thought, what our brief takeaway from this COVID quarantined Hanukkah is this year. And I'll start, and then just going to call on folks as I see them on my screen. And mine is something pretty simple, but it really is the truth that sometimes less really is more, and that the intimacy of Hanukkah this year, without big parties and without lots and lots of people surrounded around the table, was beautiful in its simplicity and in its own special way, and was really a lovely opportunity just for us and our family to be together in the warmth and the glow of the light of the Chanukah. Rabbi Eshel.
Oh. Yes. Is it my turn?
It's your turn. What's your takeaway from?
Oh man!
Raise your hand, Rabbi Eshel, before speaking. David, yes, go ahead.
Thank you very much. It was unusual to be able to spend it with as much family as we ever have necessarily before, meaning on Zoom with my sister-in-law and my niece and my in-laws and friends from different parts of the country that we've never done that before. And that's a very common theme with a lot of holidays over this year. But again, no less special and no less magical to be able to do that. It was really, really fun to be able to share and see everybody's families. Like some of my best friends and some of my closest family who I've never celebrated Hanukkah with before, ever, right? Because they don't live anywhere near me. So that was really spectacular. And there's truthfully, there's no reason why we couldn't do that all the time, but now we will. So that was the takeaway from me. Thank you, Rabbi Shapiro. Back
Beautiful.
to you.
Beautiful. Cantor Gurney.
I would say a lesson about light, that we have a lot of darkness surrounding us, but the light comes from within. And we all, I think, needed to make a conscious choice for ourselves to bring light into our own celebrations, and that light comes from within and goes out into the world and then comes back to us, tenfold. It certainly was a challenge, different than any time in the past, but we also had, for the first night, we had all of our family members, about 20 people or so, lighting the Chanukah. Probably wouldn't have thought of doing it if not for the pandemic, because they're all over the country. So that was a plus for all of it. And so for me, it was about light, and that we are responsible, for these miracles. We spoke the other day about, Rabbi Eshel mentioned, right, over the weekend, that we need God, certainly, but the miracles don't come into the world without human beings being God's partner. So it is about light and joy, and we're responsible for that. So.
Beautiful. Thank you, Cantor Gurney. Rabbi Leader.
It sounds so simple, but potato latkes and brisket. The house smelled like Hanukkah. The kids were around the table. We lit the Chanukah. And I'm grating onions and potatoes, and it, as much as this year was very different, it was also exactly the same. And it just reinforced for me again how much of, for me at least, being a Jew is what happens around that dinner table and the way the house smells during a holiday. And And that hasn't changed, and it never will. So for me, it was the beauty of what, didn't change, that moved me the most. So it's really as simple as brisket and latkes.
Chanter Peacock.
What is it? So I think it's the fact that I guess this is speaking selfishly as clergy, but we were able to connect with, I think, so many more people than we would have had the opportunity to do so in person. I was able to, partake in multiple Hanukkah celebrations throughout our community, and I was able to partake in a way of such intimacy, of like me literally being in your living room and you guys being in my backyard. And that was just something so lovely. We've been, in this way of everything has to happen in the temple, and we of course want to be back together, and we're craving that in-person experience. But at the same time, there was something so lovely about being able to bring that community and have it in the comfort of our home. So much of Judaism revolves around the home, and we were able to have like the best of both worlds. So as crazy as everything is in this world, I just feel so incredibly like blessed, to have been able to experience Hanukkah this way with as many members of our community as I was able to.
Beautiful, beautiful. And a beautiful sweater, I might add, Cantor Peacock.
Oh, thank you.
Rabbi Nickerson, also in a beautiful sweater.
Yes, my Lamaka Olamaka sweater.
I didn't see that before. It's the first time I got that whole message there.
Oh yeah, now you know. For me, I think it was the pride of being Jewish during this holiday. I think the hundreds of people that we saw during the 4 drive-in experiences that we had at the Irmis campus, and seeing people show up in their cars, even though it's weird to talk to cars as opposed to people, but to see the outpouring of pride in being Jewish and the desire for people to be with each other, even if it's socially distant. And this is the first year that we had a dog during Hanukkah. And so on my nightly walks in my neighborhood in Beverlywood, very Jewish neighborhood, to finally get to see all the people who are fulfilling the mitzvah of putting the Hanukkah in the window, and to walk through my neighborhood and see just Hanukkahot almost every other house, was just a wonderful way to celebrate the holiday in a way that I just didn't have exposure to before. It's one thing for us to do it for our own home. It's another to then walk around a neighborhood and see it. So there was a lot of pride, Jewish pride for me this holiday.
Last but not least, Rabbi Nanis.
Last but not least, so you all know that I live alone. And usually at Hanukkah, I would see my daughter, I would see friends or whatever. But this year, I really was alone, except I wasn't, because I lit candles almost every night with a different part of Wilshire Boulevard Temple, with my adult B'nai Mitzvah class, with the people who watch the film, with our congregants on the first and this last night. And I celebrated Hanukkah with 3rd graders. This is the first year that I've ever taught in the Browerman. So I celebrated with 4 3rd grade classes. So I was never alone. And I feel actually closer to you. I mean, it wasn't intimate for me. It was much broader this year. And I feel like we're closer than we would have been. I would have never celebrated Hanukkah with all of you, all these people. And so I look forward to having 8 nights in person or doing Zoom in the future again to continue celebrating. So I feel very connected from this special Hanukkah year.
And Rabbi Ben Naim is with us also. A 3rd page just popped up on my screen. I didn't even see you snuck in there, Rabbi Ben Naim.
I have to be very sneaky because I'm on my phone, and meanwhile, my husband and 3 boys are actually gathered with family on my computer, with family in Israel and Florida, remembering the life of Gal's grandmother. Her yahrzeit always falls on Hanukkah. So for me, it's really expanding that circle of being able to connect. While my family's there, I'm here, and we are all just spreading that light. For me, an amazing memory I will have is having a Hanukkah dance party on the Gold Field with first graders and kindergartners, everyone with their masks on, but not the least bit bothered by having the mask on and really just reaching for that light. And it was such an uplifting experience to be able to, over these past 2 weeks, to bring our elementary school children back to campus and to know that our future is indeed very, very bright. 2021 is going to be so amazing, and we will take these lessons of 2020 and pay them forward.
Amen. All right, without any further ado, Rabbi Eshel.
Oh boy,
You're
yes,
up.
Rabbi Shapiro. He's throwing it over to me for a very special reason. As many of you know, we held a fabulous, fabulous contest over these last many Chanukah days, where we threw out the gauntlet of creating your own DIY Chanukiah. And so many of you participated, and we went through the thousands and thousands of submissions. I'm talking about thousands and thousands of submissions. Rabbi numbers, absolutely. Thousands and thousands of submissions. And we came up, there were so many that we had to even create multiple categories. We have the 18 and up and the 17 and under categories. Here we go. We're going to start with the 17 and under category. We're going to start with the 17 and under category. Don Levy, are we ready? Are we ready for that picture? Oh my goodness. Check it out. We've got Kachol Bet from the ECC with their colorful, they title this, "What happened to my Chanukiah? All the colors exploded off of it." What happened to my Chanukiah? All of the colors. It's a celebration of colorful explosion.
Rabbi Eshel, tell them what they've won.
They've won free tuition for their entire year. No, that's not true. That's not true. Rabbi Shapiro, why don't you tell them what they've won?
They won an ice cream party.
Oh!
A distanced ice cream party for their entire class.
Oh my goodness, I can't even believe that, because everybody loves ice cream, especially Kachol Bet. And, you know, maybe they can match the ice cream to the colors of their exploding Chanukiah. I love it. It's just joy. Joy. It's all about joy. So Mazel Tov to all of you and your families. I look forward to seeing more pictures of the of all of the ice cream that you're going to be having. So now, here we go. We're moving on now. Moving on to, don't show it yet, Don. Don't show it yet. Here we go. The 18 and above. Here we go. Without further ado, your friend and mine, the Green family with, show it. Dumpster Fire Chanukiah 2020. Look at this. As you can see, the shamash, the massive orange dumpster, followed by the orange and green toilet paper.
I think the Green family's on.
Yes, Green family. I would like to bring them on to talk to them about their inspiration. Green family, can we?
What inspiration? Of course, it's the dumpster fire of the year.
Oh my God! Whoa! Hold on a second. Friends, I didn't know that Santa Claus was Jewish. Joining us for a little.
That was Jerry Garcia. That was Jerry Garcia.
The picture was Jerry Garcia, but if you
no, that was Jerry Garcia.
No, that's me and me. It's me.
That's
live.
right.
Mazel Tov, Jerry.
See,
so
Jerry
please
Garcia.
talk about the inspiration for this fabulous. Was it 3D printed?
Yes, it was.
Actually, it was, wasn't it?
Wow.
3D printed.
Well, we're 3D printed because before all of this, Grady,
Who is Grady?
Grady,
Beautiful.
our youngest son,
Beautiful.
has been producing PPE for hospitals and clinics when they were in absolute need. So he was 3D printing masks and face shields that were getting distributed out to Cedars-Sinai and hospitals all over the county.
Classic Jewish underachiever, that kid.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
what can
And
you
then
do?
his father using it to make toilet paper and dumpsters.
rolls.
That's good. All right. Well, let's tell them what they've won. He's won
Free
a
tuition?
gift certificate. No, definitely not. A gift certificate to Amazon.
Ooh.
I know. Maybe you could find some clippers and
Wait, what's the deal with all the
ducks?
ducks behind Todd? Can we
Everybody's
hear
got
a
a great
story?
background. I want to have my own background.
That's
We
What's
just
your
have a live
favorite? What's your
background.
favorite duck back there?
This is my. Well, I mean, if you want to go, of
That's
course,
like
because
asking to
all the
take a
clergy's on. Of course, it's Moses.
Oh, my.
Oh.
That's incredible.
But this is
Looks
Kimberly.
more like
This is my
Jerry
wife
Garcia
Kimberly's
to me.
collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
There's an entire shelf of Judaica ducks.
Wow.
Show-
where are the? Oh, there they are.
Fantastic.
Oh, there you go.
And then the queen.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, Green family. Mazel tov to you. Thank you to all of our participants. In our
Thank
minds,
you.
truly, you are all winners at Wilshire Boulevard Temple. So mazel tov, mazel tov, mazel tov.
Yeah, but we
And
really
with that-
won, right?
Yeah, you
yes,
really
you did.
won.
You really
Okay,
won.
I just want to make sure that everybody can be winners as long as we really won.
Yeah.
Because
And
I
with
know there
that-
were so many entries.
Can somebody
lost
please
track.
mute that guy? Somebody please mute that guy. And with that, I'd love to throw it back to Lisa Cantor Peacock, please.
That was amazing. Those ducks are incredible. Okay, so in spirit of those incredible Chanukiot that we just saw, we have an opportunity to come together for the last night. So if you have your Chanukiah, this is the moment to get ready as we are about to light our candles together for the last time. Say it and so, but this is a reminder that we should always focus, regardless of it being Chanukah, especially during this time, that we should always think of ourselves like the shamash, like that we are that helper, that we can go around and we can ignite that flame that's in other people and just do nothing but shed light and love all over this world. So with that, we're gonna light our shamash. And I'm really hoping the dog doesn't walk in front of the camera because she's on the table. Uh-oh. Okay, it's windy in the valley. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim la'avoteinu bayamim hahem b'zman hazeh.
Can we get an amen?
Happy final night of Hanukkah, everyone.
Thank you. Amen.
And to lead us in the beautiful singing of Ma'ot Tzur, I'm kicking it to you, Cantor Gurney.
I got it, and I got a kicker of an accompaniment. So let's all join together. It's even going to change keys before Rock of Ages. Here we go. Ready? Ma'ot Tzur Yeshuati Chana el Shabeach Tikon Beit Tefilati V'sham Toda Nisabeach Le'et Achin Matbeach Mitzar HaMnabeach Az Egmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach Az Egmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukat Chanukah tamizbeach. Big pop song key change. Ready? Rock of ages, let our song praise our saving power. Thou amidst the raging foes wast our sheltering tower. Furious they assailed us, but thine arm availed us, and thy word broke their sword. When our own strength failed us, and thy word broke their sword, when our own strength failed us.
Chanukah
Thank
Sameach,
you.
everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a beautiful night.
Who's talking?
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Happy Hanukkah. We love
everybody.
you. Happy Hanukkah Sameach. Thank you so
Happy
much.
Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Oh, Mars family.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Written by a Jew.
Mi Yimalel Givurot Yisrael Otan Mimne Ein Bechol Dor Yakum Hagibor Goel Ha'am Mi Yimalel Givurot Yisrael Otan Mimne Ein Bechol Dor Yakum Hagibor Goel Ha'am Shema Vayamim Haem Vazman Hazeh Maccabi Moshiach Ufodeh Ufyamenu Kol Am Yisrael Yitached Yakum Vayigael Mi Yimalel Gevurot Yisrael Otan Mimne Ein Bechol Dor Yakum Hagibor Goel Ha'am Mi Yimalel Gevurot Yisrael Otan Mimne Ein Bechol Dor Yakum Hagibor Goel Ha'am. Chag Sameach, everyone. Happy
Hanukkah
Hanukkah.
Sameach.
Sameach.